Welcome back to the Firozshah Kotra ground in New Delhi here for match 5 in the LG one-day series between India and England.
Head says Nasir and it's tails. Saurav, you won the toss. That's because of the pitch.
It does a bit in the morning. It's very cold, so probably it's going to do for the first 8-9 overs. We're going to make use of that.
And happy with the way the game went at Kanpur.
We played pretty well at Kanpur, but we got to be up for it today because we've had this tendency of relaxing a bit after wins. So we got to keep pumping and do well here.
Any changes in your team?
We got Sharandeep playing in place of Harbhajan.
Right. Thank you, sir. All the best. Okay, Nasir, how do you read the pitch?
It looks a pretty good wicket. It's pretty dry, but obviously quite an early start here in Delhi, so it might do a little bit for half an hour, but it looks a pretty good surface.
And we've learned a few changes in your team.
We got 2 injuries. Snape's injured and Ben Hollyoak's injured. So Ashley Giles comes in, Foster comes back in, and Caddick comes in for Hoggard, who's rested.
And Caddick's inclusion, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, he hasn't played for a while. He's looked sharp in the nets and he's a proven record. So, Matthew's played a lot of cricket this winter and he's got a lot ahead of him. So, we're going to have a look at the old pairing of Caddick and Goff.
All the best, Nasir. Thank you. Well, the news from the centre is Saurav Ganguly has won the toss and is decided to field.
5th one-day international, India versus England, live from Delhi. Usual problems with sight screens. It's to get everybody in position. Javagal Srinath will once again open the bowling for India. Welcome to Sky viewers in the UK. Marcus Trescothick and Nick Knight will open the batting for England, having been put in. Crowd lets everybody know that this game will start. India winning this series up to now 3-1. England looking to make amends.
Good stop. But runs on the board. Fine shot. You don't need to run for that. This is one of the quickest outfields in the country. And that ball raced away.
Well, this looks as if it should be a very high-scoring game. The pitch is good, the outfield is quick, it's a small ground. If you beat the infield, it'll just race away for 4. Loochner from Agarkar. It's crashed away through the offside.
That's crashed away. There is third man, but he can't cut it off. This is not a very big ground, so you've got to get the angles right.
Shake of the head from the bowler, and everyone's a winner. You can tell, you can sense it. This is quite a small ground. Trescothick just throws the bat at the ball. False shot outside edge, but look at that go quickly. Very quickly to the boundary.
Another run on the board. Good over for England. 9 coming off the last over. 10 for no loss. Srinath continuing. Good shot. Punch down the ground. And he does look in good touch. Trescothick already.
This will be a boundary day. Let's get bat on ball. Full face here from Trescothick. Down the ground straight. Don't chase it, it's 4. Beat the infield, it'll go for 4.
Yes, another surface where there is so little margin for error if you're a bowler. Three gone, 16 for no loss.
Well, the odd ball has just moved off the surface. Yet again, we've not seen these new balls swing. The skyline's in, the ball pitches in line. Rather high and would go over the top.
Better over from Agarkar, 17 for no loss. Two runs comfortably taken. 19 for no loss. Now this is a good line. You can already see he's tightening that line, bowling straight into the stumps, which means the batsman cannot work the ball square of the wicket that easily.
Done the homework here, India. They'll know the pitch, they'll know the ground, and both these opening bowlers have dropped the pace. Just looking to be accurate, just looking to bowl a good line and a good length.
Single there to end the over. 20 for no loss. So 20 for no loss. 6 overs have been bowled. Srinath continuing.
Good start from India, winning the toss and electing to bowl first. The bowlers have responded.
Well, that's the way he plays, Nick Knight. Every now and then he'll look to try and improvise, try and give the bowler the charge.
Well, it's an ugly looking shot, and Knight will from time to time just advance down the pitch. He's looking to get the ball there over the leg side. It comes off an inside edge. Deep again. He doesn't seem to have the strongest of throws.
So another tidy over, 24 for no loss.
Good start by India. 7 overs gone. England 24 without loss. 3 boundaries, 3 fours.
That's smashed away. He tried that shot in the last over against Asian.
Wrong line, wrong length. Don't bowl there. I don't think this pitch is a banging pitch. Just stay as you are doing and just bowl a good line and a good length. Young Agarkar just bangs the ball in short of a length. It sits up nicely.
Good stop. Saurav Ganguly doing a good job there. 8 overs gone, 30 for no loss.
And deciding to field at the first ball on a pitch that everyone thought would have a little bit of moisture. Given the charge, it's right up in the air. It's gone high, high up in the air. Anil Kumble getting under it. And if he would have taken that one, being one of the best catches I would have seen. It really went high up and he had to run about 20 yards behind.
Well, it was similar in a way to the way that Trescothick got out in the previous game in Kanpur, where he got too far underneath one. But this was a much harder chance. One of those ones that as a fielder, that ball seems to hang in the air forever. They are very, very hard to judge.
He got the room, made the most of it.
Well, this is a very easy-paced pitch. And Trescothick's always looking now to ease forward, as you say. Got a bit of space outside the off-stump there. Lobbed it over the top. He could well be the key here for England. They need a good start, they need a good platform if they're going to make the sort of runs they need to successfully defend.
Again, it's gone in the air. There's another fielder trying to get under that one. But this time nowhere near him. Sachin Tendulkar is the man doing the retrieving in the end.
Well, the evidence here is the ball isn't really coming onto the bat. Similar shot again, where he's tried to get underneath it, succeeded, but hasn't got the distance. Just held back on the shot long enough this time to clear the fielder there. That was the difference, wasn't it? Just looking back at Kanpur, the previous game of the series.
10 overs, 42. Few bold shots being played here by the England batsmen, both Knight and Trescothick taking a few risks. And for the moment, they're coming off. Almost chopped it on to his off stump.
Well, it's bounced over the stumps, but it's bounced an awful long way over the stumps, so never close. But one of those shots where you do take that little risk just to try and get a run, just to try and dab it down to third man, and if it comes back in, which it did there.
Hit extremely hard. And even though the fielder was right behind the ball, it went through him for a couple of runs. It was a ferocious hit.
I'll tell you what, Trescothick will feel that he's missed out on 4. Again, it's this sort of pitch where any little width and players can hit on the up and hit with great power. Timing was better on that one.
Hemang Badani was the man at point, and Mohammad Kaif lending a helping hand there. And again he's gone for it, but straight to the fielder. Had a shy, maybe a slightly delayed one. 11 overs gone, England 47 for no wicket. Run rate just getting better for England, 4.27 runs per over. Trescothick already in his 30s. Nick Knight, a bit of form after the last innings in Kanpur. He got 74. Trescothick is the man on strike. Agarkar will continue. Played it fine. It's gone quickly away from that reach of Harbhajan Singh. It is at third man. So another boundary for Trescothick.
Well, Sanjay, you mentioned the boundaries just now, the size of this ground and how hard it is to pick up the twos. To counterbalance that, if you get the ball just wide of the fielder, he's got less time to get round to it. So these short boundaries and quick out from the quick outfield, which is now dried from all that dew this morning.
This bowled the 5 overs in Kanpur for 40 runs. Apart from that spell, he's been pretty good. And again, and straight to Sarandeep Singh is taken. Trescothick, as we would have expected, again giving the bowler the charge, making room to play on the offside. Intention was to hit in the air, but it was a bit too flat. Straight to the fielder.
This is a good catch too. He had to move quite sharply to his left, and it was just dipping on him. Got underneath it, clung onto it nicely. It's a good confidence booster for him before he has to bowl later on in the day. And Trescothick gone for 35. It's 1 down for 51.
England captain coming at his normal position at number 3. Andrew Flintoff was promoted to number 3 in the last game. The captain himself came at number 4, but it's back to number 3, the original slot. Good start. Almost the perfect cover drive played the first ball.
Did make it look very easy too, just right up in the slot for him, but you've still got to put it away. First ball, real confidence booster to him as well. A nice shot to get your first boundary.
$55 for 1. So Anil Kumble, who was off the field for a couple of overs. Bowling in the first 15 overs, which means without worrying too much about the run rate, might just help England's cause. Tidy over, 59 for 1. 2 spinners already being employed by India. Sarandeep Singh is the man at the Delhi gate end. Late cut, and he's played it well. Another reminder of the quick outfield and the size of the ground.
There was just a little bit of turn for Sarandeep. What helped Nick Knight was it was just a fraction. Just opened up the chances for the shot. So there's a change in the field.
Over the top, and in style this time. So he's going to play aggressive cricket, Nasir Hussain, no matter what we say or what's happened in the past. England 69 for 1. Just the 1 over before the restriction comes off. Again, giving the bowler the charge. Good fielding. Hemang Badani is the man. Square leg.
Mind you, it's one of those ones where even if he hadn't got to it, even if he had missed it, it'd still be one.
Because he's one of the more experienced batsmen in the England team, it's all the more important for his side that he stays there longer. England 74-1. Important partnership this for England between Nasir Hussain and Nick Knight. Is already 19 runs old.
Easy single, there's plenty of them to be had now. The field tends to scatter after the first 15 overs.
Main aim would be to keep the ball up to the bat and make the batsman play down the ground. This is a good surface, and England would need a total.
I think he should open, but we'll see.
6 of the over, 76 for 1. Well, he's a tremendous performer, Anil Kumble. Just 1 run so far in this over. Any captain will settle for that. He likes bowling on this ground. 10 wickets in a test match against Pakistan. 77 for 1. He's found the gap. Didn't quite time it, but the ball will still reach the boundary. Just goes to show how quick the outfield is.
Yeah, a bit of width there. Thrown out, a little bit of width. As you say quite rightly, Ravi. Not out the middle of the bat. Probably quite a little bit high on it, but it is a quick outfield. It beats that inner circle, the fielders. Very difficult.
Again, the problem, the width. It's got to be a little more straighter. Sarandeep, closer to the off stump. But when that happens, and if he does pitch the ball up, 82 for 1. Anil Kumble will continue. He's doing an excellent job for India at the moment. Just a single. Kumble has gone for 6 runs in 3 overs. Sarandeep 3 overs for 21. Harbhajan Singh not playing today. He's on the field for Srinath. $87 for 1.
Good, he brings himself into the attack. Sarandeep Singh out. Just a single.
It's a gingerly sort of run up. 91 for 1. Excellent stop, he saved the boundary. Hemang Badani has done a good job there.
And he does very well here. It's an excellent piece of fielding. He was quick enough to the initial stop to get up and prevent the single.
93 for 1. You can see the scoring rate dipping all the time. I think Kumble has a big role to play in this. He's done a good job. Those good overs are from Anil Kumble. This time he's got it square and he'll find the man in the deep.
Well run, keeping the pressure on. Just didn't quite manage to get the power on it to get it through the gap. So far the Indian bowlers have kept good control, apart from Sarandeep, who was introduced before the field restriction and was in turn lifted over the infield. He'll come back again with more defensive fields, I'm sure. That's through this time. Agarkar has just got a hand on it, but not enough to prevent the boundary.
Knight moves on to 46. Just gets more power into this shot through extra cover. And that's his area. Goes wide of mid-off. More power in that shot, gets it through. 46 from 63, Nick Knight. Strike rate 73.
Bit of frustration shown by Agarkar there. He's deep on the edge of the circle and therefore had no chance of cutting off the one. This is going to be a little bit tighter, and Agarkar, who'd made, I think, a little bit of an effort to get marginally closer to close that single down, beat everyone with the overthrow. 112 for 1. Just that little bit of width. He did that before and Nick Knight managed to get him fine. That ball's just kept going. Not the start Sarandeep was looking for, but it's taken Nick Knight to 50. He's under 52 now. And that's his 18th one-day international 50. Once again, it's 7 from the over, 119 for 1. Tendulkar's on now. And for him, it's an off-spin day. He can bowl medium pacers, swingers, seamers, leg breaks, starts with an off break. Little change of pace, and Nick Knight can't get it away, so first over goes for 4. Fine. 123 for 1. Fine shot from Nick Knight. Played it well in Kanpur. He's played that one well as well. And it does make a mockery of field placings. And he's taking advantage of a man who's already struggling a bit. Now he's just trying to get it straight. Nick Knight is anticipating that. Gets himself 4.
Well, there's no doubt they're going after him.
78 from 93 now, this partnership. Tendulkar just finessing his field, making sure they're all in the right place. Nick Knight doing his best to disturb that field placement. Sanjay Manjrekar made the point earlier in the day. This is the smallest of the fields that we'll see in this tournament. That might have made a difference. Maybe not. 132 for 1. Now, India have taken Sarandeep out of the attack. He's struggled today with the ball. And as far as Sourav Ganguly is concerned, he's got plenty of men he can call upon. Virender Sehwag is the next one. One thing he's done differently straight away is go round the wicket to the left-hander anyway. Nick Knight doing his best to find a slot to get that ball away. The harder you try and hit the ball when it's not coming onto the bat, the easier it is to lose your timing. Things disintegrate. 141 for 1. Sarandeep will cut that off before the boundary. Good shot, and well, a reasonable dive. 147 for 1.
Got to start thinking about boundaries.
The 150 comes up with that single, and even from England's point of view, I think one of these two batsmen will have to take a few more risks now. So that single now brings up the 100-run partnership between these two. That's the first time England have got a 100-run partnership going for any wicket in this series. Four of the over, 151 for 1. Sehwag continuing. Tendulkar and Sehwag going through their overs quickly and bowling well.
Yeah, this is the problem that England have got. They've had a few good overs up here, but we've had a big drop here, and now we've got this drop here. And this is the stage where it should be going up.
That's a fine shot. Excellent use of the feet.
This is what's needed. It's good. Controlled aggression. Yourself just a little bit of room at night, but stayed pretty well balanced. And certainly hit it hard. There we go again. This drop here, and then you had this one here, where England now really should be going this way, and they need to do that.
Knight will look for 2, but won't take on Agarkar in the deep. 157 for 1. So 157 for 1. Tendulkar into his 5th over. And really, from Ganguly's point of view, he's quite happy to give the single away at this stage. Tendulkar constantly bearing his pace, not happy with Badani there.
I think he's saying there's no point in throwing it. The man was comfortably home. Let's not take a chance of giving away extras.
He's been impressive in the last 2 or 3 games, Ajay Rathra. Started off nervously in his first one-day international, but he's done a pretty good job since then. Just 3 off the over. It's 160 for 1. And a bowling change. Ajit Agarkar being brought into the attack. A little surprised there, Ian?
I am, because the over rate was exceptionally quick. We're rattling through the overs, not really conceding any runs. You just wonder now, with the extra pace on the ball, whether that will help the England batsmen. But I'd have been inclined to have left it, I think.
Good delivery. That cut back sharply. Question to be asked is, did that do too much?
Certainly came back. Also, the height might have had to be considered, but certainly comes back very, very quick. I think the height as much as anything. Close, but it's above the...
Just 4 of the over, 164 for 1. And again, this time he's got it away. He finds the boundary too.
What was needed, and just need something to get this up now and get going. You've got a terrific platform, a partnership of 117 now between these two, which is good, but you know that India will come hard at England in the first 15 overs.
That's it. No doubt about that. Tendulkar has got the England captain.
Well, trying to run it again. It's a shot that England persist with. Much too close. Good touch. That's quite a big deflection there. He's taken that well, no doubt whatsoever. Nasser Hussain has gone for 49. It's 168 for 2.
So Flintoff is the new batsman for England. Comes out to bat at number 4. Flintoff off the mark in style.
That's what's needed, and that's what his job will be, I'm sure, to come in and just let loose. We'll need a little cameo. Well, there's width there, he's hit it very hard.
He's just the kind of player required in a situation like this. This is not a big ground.
Go!
36 overs have been bowled, 173 for 2. 173 for 2. England have just lost their captain, Hussain, for 49. Flintoff's come out to the centre and straight away a bowling change. He's had his problems with Kumble, so after just 1 over from Agarkar, Kumble brought back. He's got that away fine. Loose delivery from Kumble.
Good running.
Tendulkar will continue. Flintoff, the man on strike. 184 for 2. 12 overs remaining. That's good fielding. That's good work by Tendulkar in the deep.
It's also good running by Nick Knight. Picked it up well, but his momentum, it was always going to be difficult for him to get the ball away with any real pace. It's good fielding and good running. Especially, as you say, when you consider the first 2 overs were bowled before the restrictions were lifted.
Kumble's most expensive over. 7 coming off it. 39 gone. 191 for 2.
Tendulkar into his 8th over.
Badani, the man there. 194 for 2.
Yes!
Made that 5. And this one will be turned into a 2 as well. So 6 run over. 200 comes up for 2 down. Tendulkar about to start his 9th over. Economy rate of 4 at the moment. He's done a good job. No doubt about that. Done a fine job for India. That he's hit very powerfully. Just waited for it enough. That's the benefit of the strength of Andrew Flintoff. That's what England need too.
Well, it's just a strong shot, a power shot, a strength shot. Such a big man. Gets enough power into this short arm jab there. Mid-wicket 4.
That's the biggest shot. Right back into the crowd. It turns out to be the most expensive over of the innings. 13 from it, 213 for 2. Nick Knight tries that reverse sweep again. Hasn't middled it. Hasn't got the boundary he was looking for. But will take the 2. So he'll stay on 98. England 218 for 2. Javagal Srinath back into the attack. 6 overs at the start, number 21.
Something really worthwhile.
That should be a boundary. 4 runs it is, the start of the spell. Always different coming back into the attack later. Srinath has been consistent, pretty consistent at the start of the innings and been a vital part of the Indian bowling attack. Flintoff, though, has mayhem in mind if he can manage it here. Four more. Well, Srinath trying to change his pace. Flintoff adapting well.
He's picked that somehow. It's a slow delivery from Srinath. Latched onto it very quickly, Andrew Flintoff. There, sets himself, knows that it's a slow delivery. It's just that clubbing shot over mid-wicket. Almost looks ungainly, but finds the boundary with that power.
Well done. Nick Knight has the 100 he's been seeking. It's been the major contribution of this England innings. And it's his 4th in one-day internationals. 231 for 2. Well, the edge, always a good shot at this stage of the game. Third man is up. What they've done is put the men deep in front of the batsman. So when you've got the long leg up, the third man up, any edge either side is an instant boundary. Put it down, but not an easy chance. Hit back pretty hard by Nick Knight. The bowler always has to stop himself really in his follow-through to try and readjust to take a chance like this.
Sometimes they stick, sometimes they don't. Quite a high full toss, this. Slaps it straight back at him.
Mind you, the hands weren't ever in the right position, were they? That's 4 more. Well, it's unlucky for Ajit Agarkar. Trying to get it in at the toes again. It's a thick inside edge. Very good over again for England. They're coming thick and fast now. 244 for 2. Well, the reintroduction of the quicker bowlers has seen that scoring rate accelerate rapidly. 50 runs from 5 overs. 5 overs left. Same again from that. And England are well up there. No power, but perfectly safe and well run. Just dropping short, and there's going to be a run out here. Cool heads amongst the Indian fielders. Agarkar there watched the ball carefully, didn't reach in for the... Flintoff had come through because Agarkar is deep on the edge of the circle there. Nick Knight never went. He was looking to see if that ball carried or not. As the fielder and the bowler could take, and a very comfortable run out. 105 for Nick Knight, 3 down for 248.
Paul Collingwood's the new batsman. Memorable innings from Nick Knight.
Flintoff on strike, and well bowled. Agarkar again. Flintoff looking straight down the ground. Just fine Sarandeep. 1 run from the start of the 47th over. And 50 for Andrew Flintoff. It's been a fine innings today. He's come good at a good time for England. 50 from just 36 deliveries. 4 fours in that and 1 6, and he could be the key now to a big total for England.
Taken. Mohammad Kaif is the fielder. Slow ball again of Srinath, doing the trick. Yet again in the series, that ball has really come good for him. No wonder he's happy out there.
He's deceived him, rolls it out the back of the hand, and the leg cut out, and Flintoff ended up hitting that one-handed. Taking a very good catch, running in. It's a big wicket. Andrew Flintoff has gone for 52, it's 254 for 4.
Thorpe is the next batsman in. Batting at number 6. It's turned out to be a very good over. Just the 2 runs and a wicket. 2 overs to go, 256 for 4. Hit very hard, took the umpire with him. Good right-handed stop there. Goes small again for the batsman Collingwood, but they've made 3.
He's quick, Collingwood, and he needed to be. Well struck, very well struck. Good piece of fielding. Lucky that it ricocheted quite so far away, which gave them the chance to come out for 3rd. It's a good hard flat throw. Collingwood, who is quick, is comfortably home.
In fact, good cricket all round. Started with a good shot and that good commitment on the boundary rope there by the fielder. Good return to the bowler back. And bowled in. And that's a beauty of a delivery. Grant Thorpe was really struggling out there to get used to the conditions. Ajit Agarkar has knocked the middle stump over.
Well, it's full straight and might well have just reversed a little bit away from him. Might possibly have brushed the pads on the way through, but it's well bowled though. Full straight and reversing. Graham Thorpe has gone for 2, 260 for 5.
Could be 2 here. It's gone for the bowler's end. Could be the 3rd. Mohammad Kaif doing the backing up. Dinesh Mongia, never afraid to dive.
Did well there, but again, good running.
Good bowling. Straight and full. Tendulkar, the man in the deep. Close to the keeper, making sure that 1 is the only thing that the England batsman can take. So in the end, a good comeback by India. 50 overs gone. England 271 for 5. a much improved, I thought, batting performance by England. They built up the partnerships today. Trescothick 35, Nick Knight the top scorer by far, 105 of 131 balls. Nasir Hussain played a more measured innings today, 49 of 71 balls, but Flintoff was really the danger man, and the reason why England is looking at a score of 271 for 5.
Welcome back to the Firozshah Kotla. The target for India, 272. And the two Indian opening batsmen out there, and it's the same two that came out to bat in Chennai and in Kanpur. Virender Sehwag, the local boy, is out there with Sachin Tendulkar. England making 272 from their 50 overs. Not a match-winning score, David, but competitive.
Sehwag is on strike already. He's decided he took the wrong bat out there. He's had that changed. He was the man of the match in Kanpur, and rightly so.
And he starts off in emphatic fashion. On the up, as if he was taking a knock in the nets. He's found the boundary.
Well, what England had in mind from Andy Caddick was not a floated half volley to start with. It's up there, it's not quite a half volley for sure, but right in the slot to a man who's in prime form. Seen that before.
Misfield will allow Sehwag to come back for the second. Well, you can see the buzz already around this ground. He's the local boy.
Well, there's a buzz around the ground everywhere except in that teacup. Sourav Ganguly ultra cool at this stage, it seems. Now the misfield provided the chance for the two.
That's cracked away. There is a man at deep point, but he can only watch. Second boundary of the over. 10 for no loss, India. 10 for no loss, India. Andrew Flintoff will share the attack with Andy Caddick. I think it's a good move. Edged and put down. Difficult chance, but it goes to ground.
Nick Knight, the man, had slipped. Now that ball was travelling. Good delivery from Flintoff. That's what he's there for, as you say. That's sort of a length which I mentioned just now. That's how he picked up some of his wickets in the Test series. It's a definite full shot. Not a bad effort from Nick Knight, but he's going to rue that chance going down, I'm sure.
Yes, he has the ability to push the batsman back. Great effort there. That's four. Fine legs up in the circle. Flintoff knows he's made the mistake of drifting onto the pads. Third boundary for Sehwag, 17 for no loss. So Caddick continuing. Tendulkar this time getting into the act. Fine shot to get his first boundary.
Bears out what I was saying just now, because Hussain relying on his bowlers to put it where Hussain needs them to put it.
Easy. Middle and leg. He's just whipped it away. Another boundary to end the over. 26 for no loss. India once again off to a flyer. 26 of 3. I think the problem Caddick had, or has had up to now, is the length he's bowled. That's through the onside. Again, beautiful timing, excellent placement. And Hussain already is a worried man.
Trouble is, for a captain, I don't think there's that much more you can do. They must have had a long chat about things after Kanpur. Must have thought about it. I mean, they made their plans during the Test series and they carried them out pretty well. But one-day cricket has this habit of making life harder for a captain.
One bounce. And into the boundary. Now that's the difference. You bowl short of a length to Sehwag, you bowl short of a length to Tendulkar. Tendulkar can't pull and hook. And he's got a great eye.
I just think Carrick's a little bit rusty here. If he's going to bowl that length, it's got to be with a bit more effort. That was too close to the body. Everything was right for Tendulkar just to swing through it. Didn't have to drag it from outside off stump at all, although he might well have done had it been the same pace and a little bit wider, but
he's gone, he's taken the outside edge. Good delivery from Carrick. Pitched a little bit of movement and he finds the outside edge of Tendulkar's bat.
well, now Andy Carrick can smile just a little bit. That's what the plan would have involved right at the start. It's taken into the 6th over to do it. It's 39 for 1.
.39 for 1. Sourav Ganguly has come out to the centre. Sehwag into the act again. He didn't quite time it, but again, such a quick outfield has taken the ball to the boundary.
Not out. Good stride forward. And that would have hit Virender Sehwag, I'm sure, outside off stump.
Yeah, he was on the move, but struck outside the line. Only just. Now again, that's poor bowling. There's no one at fine leg, no one in the ring on the onside. Fine. And Flintoff's drifted onto leg stump.
Well, the captain will be spitting. That's all I've got to say. He's got the 2 slips in, he's got the offside defended.
That's the best shot of the 3. He didn't try and hit it too hard. This is the 3rd boundary of the over. Excellent timing.
Well, you don't need to hit it hard with timing like this, and placement, of course. And that wasn't such a bad delivery either. It was just short enough to give him a chance to see it off the pitch, get in position and just complete the shot.
"14 runs coming off the over. 53 for 1. 6 overs bowled, 53 for 1. England at this stage were way behind. And what's amazing is that already 10 boundaries have been hit. 7 by Sehwag, 3 by Tendulkar, and it's all cricketing shots. There's no improvising, no risk taken. Just treated the bowling on merits. A maiden from Caddick. 53 for 1. 53 for 1 from 7 overs. So a tremendous start for India. They've lost the wicket of Tendulkar.
Darren Gough, the man introduced, is going to be bowling from the pavilion end. Danger, named Sachin Tendulkar, gone for 18. But the second one, who is on your screen right now, is still there, lurking. 35 of 20 balls, 7 boundaries. His assault on the England bowlers has continued. India 54 for 1.
I'd like the next 17 balls to be the same as well.
Just the 1 run of the over. India 55 for 1. Darren Gough.
In the air, but wide of the man at backward point.
And Ganguly doing well for himself.
Slower ball, spotted it. He's been there a while. It's taken him 13 balls to get off the mark, but he's done it in style. Straight down the ground, slower ball, picked it, dispatched it.
This time he's picked it up well. Didn't quite time it, so the fielder was able to put it back. Couple of more runs for Sehwag. And also the end of the over, is it? No, it's not. It's not.
No, I think it's a case of the umpire just wants to check that Ashley Giles is inside the row. It's a good left shin, this. Nothing wrong with that at all. It's an excellent piece of fielding.
Ashley Giles is done well, and Porel is happy. Again, that bounce. It's the over now. 11 overs gone. India 67 for 1. Edged and comfortably taken. Good bowling by Darren Gough. Nick Knight, the catcher. The second danger man for England is heading back towards the pavilion.
It's a good wicket. It's a big wicket. Bowled up there, we were saying earlier, we thought it gives you a chance outside that off stump. Well, gave the chance. Nick Knight did the rest. Good catch. Darren Gough picks up the wicket. Sehwag's gone for 42. It's 68 for 2.
Dinesh Mongia, the number 4 batsman, left-hander again, replaces Ganguly. Sorry, replaces Virendra Sehwag. He's done well in that department, Sourav Ganguly. At the moment, very much in control, England. They'd like to keep it that way. Good shot. Full face of the bat this time. Played it straight where there was no fielder.
It's good timing. Made this look very, very easy. Just hit it. And the bounce wasn't a half volley by any means. Just a full flow of the face of the bat. This outfield is quick. It's not bad bowling, just good batting.
The one thing that he's got, Caddick, and it's a great asset for a fast bowler. Very, very tall, and uses his height. Delivers the ball from a very high position. Even on placid pitches like this, with a new ball, you can just get one to bounce just a fraction more. And that would have been the undoing of the great man, Sachin Tendulkar. But he stands tall at the crease there, comes down from a big height.
Just a single in that over. Good one from Carrick, 76 for 2. Chipped in the air, chest over cover. I don't think it was intentional.
Well, Dinesh Mongia looked to stop the shot. It may have been a slow delivery from Darren Gough. Concentrating off stump. No, it's just a normal delivery that he plays early at, plays well in front of his body, taking the ball on the rise, just feeling for the ball.
India maintaining a run rate of exactly 5 runs per over at this stage, and Michael Vaughan being introduced into the attack.
Well, there's a surprise, but 2 left-handers are at the crease for India. Defensive field, just 4 inside the circle. Part-time bowler Vaughan has to get it right. Just wonder, Ravi, how India will react to this bowling change. Will they say, OK, well, we know that he's just a part-time bowler, we'll go after him. Hardly ever bowls, hardly ever.
That says the way. It's unfortunate from the bowler's point of view, but Dinesh Mongia won't mind.
It's just what we've talked about. You can knock the ball away in this field as it is, just with 4 inside the circle. Get your ones, get your ones, get your ones. Bad ball, little bit short. Outside edge, but there's no slip in position. Now you've got your 4. Oh, captain.
.88 for 2.
Vaughan's got it worked out, just having difficulty finding an area to score from him. 2 wides and the single. This makes it an 8-ball over.
One unlucky in that over, 93 for 2.
Yeah, this partnership it's just developing, but it's taking time. 26 from 48 deliveries.
Mongia will look for 2 and should get it comfortably. 20 overs have been bowled, 98 for 2. So the 100 comes up for India.
100 in the 21st. Rollicking start once again by the little master Tendulkar and the young apprentice Sehwag. But they're back in the pavilion. England striking back, coming back into the game.
$100 for 2 from 21. He's gone here. That's taken the outside edge. So England doing everything right. They're creating the pressure, and now they're rewarded with a wicket. Mongia departs.
You see it coming a mile off. Build that pressure up. Wide, inviting ball. Flailing back, and Nick and it's a wicket coming back. Andrew Flintoff, coming back England, and coming back Dinesh Mongia. 100 for 3.
Another 170 runs to win. Now 6.11 runs per over. Kaif is off the mark. Well, he's doing the right thing at the moment, looking to go straight down that ground. 105 for 3. Oh, so close to the outstretched hand. Graham Thorpe, the man at mid-wicket who was so close to pulling off what would have been a brilliant catch.
Almost another wicket gone. Just out of the reach of the fielder. This is really the new trend of batting that we get to see so often. New batsmen in trying to play the big shots, trying to unsettle the bowler. Very risky shot at this stage. Not coming off.
He's got that over the top. A little higher this time. That's going to go to the boundary. Playing with the little bit of swing that Andrew Flintoff got. That's more what he wanted from the first attempt.
The good thing that Mohammad Kaif did was he went towards mid-wicket. Had he looked to play that shot straight down the pitch, that had not come off as well as it did. Safely in the end. Well out of the reach of the fielders. Good follow-through of the bat. He's taking on the bowlers here, Mohammad Kaif. Much fuller that time.
Through. Wide signalled quite casually first time round, and then the signal reinforced. That's what I was talking about. Hussain there saying, come on boys, raise the game, raise the spirit. Because England haven't won this yet. There again, nor of India, but what he wants is spirit and atmosphere out there. Players talking to each other, players making a lot of noise. 117 for 3. So even Stevens, really. Ashley Giles played in Kolkata in the first game of this series. He's there. This is his first appearance since then.
Jeremy Snape not playing in this match because of an injury to his hand. So Ashley Giles in his second match of the series.
Straight down the ground. Ganguly, that's more the sort of batting that he needs to try and change the situation. There's a signal from the England fielders out there that this bounced just inside the rope. The umpires, of course, have to check. Gone are the days, it seems, where you could just trust the fielders, but now we have the cameras and the puff of dust inside the rope. And I suspect well, both angles quite clear, so we can signal that now. 4 runs it is. Fine shot, though.
It was a great shot. And it's very unique lofted shot that he plays, where there is no second line of defense.
Seven from the over, 126 for 3. Giles, and he's been put a long way over the boundary there. Ganguly found his range against Vaughan. Sanjay Manjrekar pointed out that Ganguly loves to take on the left armour, and this is how.
Well, one of the few things that are predictable in one-day cricket. The left-arm spinner to Ganguly is going to take his chances. Really shouldn't be calling it chances because he's so much in control of that lofted shot against the left-arm spinner. In very, very few occasions he's missed those.
Or a 6 and a 1 from the over. Couple of casualties, 134 for 3. And a change of pace from England. Collingwood, having taken that little blow, will now be able to run it off. That's a fine shot. Hasn't got the distance. Just held back on it.
Not a lot of, we don't know a lot about him, Ravi.
He's a good runner between the wickets, but what I'm interested to see now, Ganguly is going to try and get after Giles here. Did it take time? He knows these are the important overs, and when he hits it a long, long way.
It's a fine shot. To the feet, full follow through, and it goes not as far as the first one, but certainly 20 yards far enough.
Well, this is a gamble Hussain is taking.
Slower ball, turned away, just a single.
Close call. Let's call it.
Hold, just 4 from it. 152 for 3. There it is, and that's going to be 6 more. And that brings up Ganguly's 50. 73 deliveries, 3 sixes.
He's occupied the crease, he's taken his time, it's a good innings. And he's waited for the right bowlers to get after. He's been patient enough to wait for the spinners. And he's making it count here.
It's the 42nd time he's passed that 50 mark. Impressive. There it goes. Into the crowd.
And it was a similar one to which Foster dropped. That's played away nicely.
Drifted in. Very risky, as you said, and the young man seems to have a lot of confidence. Another name to watch out for.
Yes, and he's fit. He's quick between the wickets. He's an excellent fielder. Good work with the bottom hand there to whip it away over mid-wicket.
Another good over. 8 from it, so 170 for 3. Well, that's predicted by Ravi Shastri. There is going to be a change in the bowling. Every vantage point being used. Darren Gough he brought back into the attack. He's got 5 overs. So Nasser Hussain can use him for maybe 3. And save a couple for the end if he feels that way. If he's going really well, he might let him bowl.
There's nothing wrong in that. He's got to add to that wickets tally. That's important. That's his job now in this spell.
Might just get a little bit of reverse. Darren Gough. Slower ball. Start off with. Not sure it was picked. Well, Sourav Ganguly has decided to take on Darren Gough. He's down the wicket. So straight for 4. Good shot. Gave himself a bit of room so he could get his arms free.
I think this is a very good shot because there is long off, so he had to go straight. And that's exactly what he's done. Nice full flow of the blade. One bounce over the rope.
Single off the last ball of the over, 5 from it. It's 180 for 3. Just wide of the man at mid-wicket. That's gone to the boundary for 4. So Ganguly coming back to 4.